saying, well, he got his kids right now, so who we protecting? It's not the fact of, okay, now he got his kids. It's the fact of, you tried to tell us that you didn't do it. You can't call somebody an abuser if you are a abuser. That's what we saying. Because now, if you sitting here telling people that you're not an abuser, and people sitting on your fucking panel and you judging people like you some type of messiah, that's wrong, my nigga. It ain't like you up
That,
here saying, listen, it ain't like you up here saying, you know what? I remember I did something crazy when I was in my 20s to my children. I know I'm a better man now, so I can understand this. I can understand that.
T,
You know, so I'm not here to judge nobody, but wrong is wrong. If you not like, that's what this is my problem. That's
so
my
TV,
problem.
TV. When he first went after me and labeled me a pedo, right? I didn't even fight him because I know I'm not arguing with you on the internet. But I told everyone, I said, people that do that and talk like he talks, they're reckless. You know it. You see it. You look at his play. I was like, you already knew it. So I mean, I was a matter of time before all of this came out. And I mean, it's just like I'm surprised no one dug sooner to get the recording because I voiced it 2 years ago. But I was like, I'm not doing all that. Like I don't, because it wasn't even worth it to me. Like because nothing was affected. It's just the internet for me. They talking about me. I wasn't. I'm not gonna research you. I'm not doing that. But it's just like you knew. I don't even know how you could sit here and talk about people when you knew this was in your past. What makes you think you can come on here and be the moral police for anyone
Right.
when you hurt a 3-month-old? Like,
Right.
how can you, a 3-month, man, the baby don't even know how to hold his own head up yet.
And it's not even that too, Sobe, right? This is how I knew he was a liar. And this is when I knew he was like really a liar, right? He jumped on police a whole case for saying what she said about I Speak, Pew Pew and I Speak. And then he got on the same app, and I said this so many fucking times, my jaw bleeding. He got on the same app and wished death on Cartel or me, Blaze. He got on this app and was just wishing death on all of us. But he said, "Oh, police was wrong for." He said, "Oh, wow, that's crazy. This woman coming up here, this but why was he able to do it?" And then people like Petty Rowe, Kappa, and all of these people who's protecting him, they don't understand why we don't like him or why we hold him accountable. They're not looking at the shit that he have been doing to us. They're not
Let me
looking at
say
that,
this, right?
bro.
Let me
Man,
say
hold
this.
on, hold on. Can I say
Take
something?
away
Can I
what
say something real quick,
take
sober?
away what take away
I'm gonna
what
tell
he's
you
done
like
to
this.
us, right? Take away what he's done to us, right, y'all? And just look at what he's done to his own children. Like, forget what he did to me. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care about that. Like y'all are, man. I'm
You,
fuck
you,
them people.
man, you got to understand one thing, man. First of all, I tell people like this. He ain't about that life. When people get on here and people get to on the internet and social media and they get to talk about what they gonna do and blah 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 yakety schmackety, they ain't about that life. Because I grew up with real hitters. Real hitters don't talk. Real hitters just hit. They don't talk. They not gonna tell you, "Oh, I'm gonna come do this." No to that. You just gonna get a knock on your door, or you just gonna get caught slipping. So because
Facts.
what
Facts.
what made me started putting my bullseye on him was when he attacked Moses. And here's the thing about that situation: I was in the original live that started the whole Moses pedo stuff. I was in the original live. The original live. I know why, what was talked about, why it was talked about, what was said. I was there. I was on the panel. So when I came to Genty's live and I didn't say a word, I didn't get in the panel. I stayed. I watched. Like Sobe say, you learn a lot from observing. You learn a whole lot from observing. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I can just watch the way you conduct yourself, and I can basically tell you who you are. Because action speaks louder than words.
Facts.
And the whole time I'm like, this dude he's two-faced. He double speaks. He's unhinged in people. You was pulling up people's backgrounds and people's records and stuff. So then when it happened to you and people then found the skeleton in your closet, now it's a problem. I tell people, you're knocking on the devil's door, someday the devil gonna answer. What he should have done was kept his mouth shut. But he did it for the likes and the follows and for the clout and to be famous. And the thing about it is, now people know you. So now people want to know who you are, what's going on. Because I know some shit about his father. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. So what the best thing when I go out here and I mentor young men, I go to the juvenile halls, I go to jails, I go in the hood, I mentor young men and I tell them what I've been through. I tell them the wrong that I've done, not to encourage them to do the wrong, but to encourage them. Look, you see what I've done? It backtracked me from my goal. Them years I spent in prison, those was wasted years. Those were years that I could have been doing something to benefit myself,
You
to
better let them
benefit
know,
my
and you
community.
can't get those back. Let them know.
Exactly. So my thing with he who shall not be named, because that's how I call him. I call him he who should not be named. It's the fact that you get on this app and you talk a cash bunch of shit about people, not knowing, dude, that you're a more fucked up individual than the people that you talk shit about. You can't do that. And then I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, if you was to meet these people face to face, you wouldn't have that same energy that you would have online.
Facts.
I know this. I read people. I study people. I know energies of people. I know the I've hung man, I've hung around some true hit men. I'm talking about men that get paid to go knock people off. I know how people roll, man. You just don't do that. That man owe a whole bunch of people an apology. Good luck getting it. But he do, and that's the problem with social media. Everybody wants to latch on to somebody. Everybody wants to be a part of somebody. Be a part of you. A lot of people's lives are depicted on how another person acts or does on social media. A lot of people's lives are predicated on what someone says, what someone wears, what someone does. Influence. But have you ever took a time to influence yourself? We have a whole bunch of people that are not individuals. They lack critical thinking skills. They want to just go with the masses, go with the flow. I'm gonna do what they say do because they're popular. Popularity come with a price. Trust me, I've had many of. Oh man, you got just 2,000 followers. You got this, dude. I do this shit for a hobby. This ain't even my life. TV, how many times you see me on TikTok?
Bro, I'll tell you the first time I was shocked when I even seen you came up. I seen you before, but bro, I don't see you up here like that.
Because I can talk what I want on this here, but the action is in the community. The action is out there. It's out there trying to help people. It's out there trying to strengthen, especially us as black people, to try to strengthen the community. Because we're at war with each other for stuff I really don't even understand, because all the problems that we as black people have can be handled through proper dialogue. But everybody wants to be famous because society has made it to where if no one knows you, you are nothing. If
Yep.
no one is following you, you are nobody. You somebody. You somebody because you're alive. You're somebody because guess what? There's always somebody else watching you. You just don't know it. There's always somebody that's looking at you. So it's all in how you conduct yourself and how you carry yourself. That's why my followers, I tell them, don't follow me because you want to be like me. Don't even follow me. Follow my words. Follow what I say. Don't follow me because I'm not perfect. Oh, trust me, I'm not perfect at all. I got a rap sheet. And every crime that I pleaded to, I've done it. But you don't see nothing about no children, no SA, no DV or nothing. All of my crimes are drug related and money related. But we got to stop following and putting our trust in TikTok or Instagram and all of this shit. Stop that. Live your life. Look up to people that's successful, but successful in the right way. That put in the hard work, that's dedicated. Because you can have all the money in the world and still be broke.
Yep.
Say if you have children, this is where you need to be paying attention to what they're doing on the internet as much as you can. You can't do everything, but I mean, you got to let them know there's more to life than these people on these apps because they're projecting a false facade. This is not who they are.
Yep.
But here's the thing about social media though. The thing is they're fake on the app, but because they're gonna be seen in real life, they add that persona to their life. A lot of people are
Yep.
not living themselves. They're living the social media them. They're not even living their real life. They can't live their real life because they're scared of losing the followers. They put out a fake persona. Now people are in love with the fake persona. So now you're like, oh damn, people gonna see me outside. People gonna see me at the grocery store. People are gonna see me at a whole bunch of other places, at the fair, at the beach, at the park, whatever. They're gonna see me. I don't want them to think that I'm fake. So now I have to become the false persona that I put on social media. So now your whole life is fake. So then when the roosters come to roost and your real life is now shown, now you gotta fight.
Yep.
Now people are looking at you side eye, or as TikTokers say, bombastic side eye. When all you have to do is be real. Listen, everybody makes errors in their life. You're gonna fail before you succeed. It's inevitable. It's called the law of regression. You got to go backwards before you go forwards, which means you're gonna fail before you succeed. Look, as a baby, when you learn to walk, you didn't just get up and walk. You fail a bunch of damn times, but then you got it down, right? So be real on this social media app, and then when people see you in real life, they can respect you even more. But don't use this social media app to show your alter ego. And then when a person call you out about it, you got a problem with it. No, you put out a fake persona. Someone brought the real you to light, and now you got to deal with it. That's just facts, man. That's really just life, dude. That's facts, and that's what's wrong with society now. It's too many fake ass people. Just too many fake people. You don't know who you meet. People are catfishing catfishes. You feel me? Like you don't know because you do you know how many people have been in my DMs, and when I meet them in real life, they are not the person that on social media, and I don't get angry at them because social media is it's a tool, it's a toy. Guys, that's all social media is. It's a toy, just like the PlayStation, just like a CNC, just like Monopoly. Social media is a toy. It is a media art form to be social. That's all it is. It's a toy. Sometimes you got to put this toy down. Sometimes you got to detox. But what has become the problem is especially with TikTok. Now they made it to where you can monetize the toy.
Hold on, somebody just sent me something. Hold on, give me a second. Somebody sent me this old post from Genty. Now I'm not sure. Is that his Twitter? I don't know.
Yes, no, he posted that. That's true because that's when she had the letter up saying, basically saying that he abused her. And he posted that saying she was lying and all this stuff, and he was going to move to New York because he was giving up on getting his kids back.
But here's the thing though. If you know you ain't do nothing wrong, why not fight? Why not fight?
Brother, you ain't saying nothing but the truth. That's what you don't understand. Like, why would you let that be put on you? You supposed to fight that. You gonna listen to me. You gonna fight until you lose. Appeal the appeal. You don't just take that.
Man, my brother who was getting out of Angola. He's been locked up for 22 years, talking about that he killed the child, and he did. The mother did. My brother fought and fought and fought and fought and fought. With my help, I'm sad that my parents passed, but he's getting released. They finally found out, you know what? He was wrong. The pathologist lied. The 911 caller lied. Yeah, we found all of this out.
So can you see it? Read it. Is the rest of us? Wait, y'all can't. Can you see that, KD? King AD? Can y'all wait? Let me see if I do it like this, because it ain't even that many people here anyway. So in this box, and you know what's crazy about this is I don't like. This is why, right? This is why people can't. This is why people in this app is so divided, right? Because if there are people who believe he didn't do it, what harm is it for you to have a conversation with the people who think that he did do it based off of the information that we do have, right? And because at the end of the day, when you leave the live, you either still going to hold on what you stand on or you're not going to hold what you stand on. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. You cannot
TV. I don't mean to interrupt you. They want to see the Twitter statement. Can
y'all see this? Oh, they want to see the Twitter statement. Oh,
yeah, the Twitter statement.
Wait.
Yeah, there you go.
So he says his baby mother is a liar and saying that she's trying to act like a victim and she was keeping the kids away from him. A fake victim. What is a fake victim? Is this photoshopped, anybody?
I told you it's not fake. He posted that. It was on his Instagram as well. And he posted all of that.
But if you love your kids, you will fight to the death for them. No matter how much money it costs, no matter how many court cases you go to. There are men right now that I talk to in the men's group. They're now going to court to fight for their kids. And they tell me, man, I don't care, because listening to you, man, I don't care how many times I got to go, I'm going. Because if that's what you really want, see, there's the difference between needing and wanting. See, if you need something, you're just going to work so hard to get the need. Once the need has been met, you're done. But when you want something, you will move heaven and earth and mountains to get it. If you want your kids, really want your kids, nothing gonna stop you from getting your kids. Nothing. That's the same in a relationship. If you really want to be with that lady, you gonna do whatever it takes to be with that lady if she wants to be with you. So that's why I say that's a cop out. Miss me with that stuff. Let's be real and let's be honest. Your hands got caught in the cookie jar. You got people defending you saying that, because this one guy, I don't know his name, but he was defending. He actually pulled you up, TV. He actually stitched your video.
Bro, they always put, bro, them niggas when, yo, I tell niggas to get in a box to leave me the fuck alone. Niggas ain't getting in this box. I don't care, bro. Like, niggas just
Yeah,
gonna
I
keep
feel
pushing me
you.
up. Yeah. Like,
I feel
I
you.
tell everybody just get in a box, bro. That's all I
And I
say.
and while I was gonna stitch his video, but I was like, nah, because I could tell that his mental fortitude is not there. Because the simple fact is, he pleaded out. This coming from somebody that knows the legal system. Dude, if you plead guilty, that means that you admit to the crime. That's what pleading guilty means. If you plead out, that means that you are telling the people, I did this. But instead of going to trial, I want the least amount of time that you're going to give me for it. That's what a plea deal is. That's what pleading means. Pleading means I'm confessing to the crime, but I don't want to go to trial. So I'm going to plead out right now for the lesser time for this charge. Because if you take it to trial, you can end up getting the maximum. That's the legal system. That's how it works. He pleaded out. The guy pleaded out. Like I say, I hope he changed. If he changed, kudos to him. Like literally, kudos to him. Because like I say, I always say this: people make errors in their life. This could have been a tumultuous time in his life and stuff. And if he changed, kudos for him. More power to him. All I'm saying is, clean the crap on your porch before you talk about the crap on other people's. Because he went after my boy Moses with no facts, all because, and I told this and I said this. I said, y'all don't have no facts because of something he said, and it wasn't something that Moses said. It was something that a lady said that he responded to, and they called him a pedo for it. And he was responding to a lady that said she had 34 double D supple breasts when she was 14. And all he said was, a person can look at you, that's not a crime. Because a person doesn't know your age. Because I know men, and if a man in here say this, he ain't never done this, he's either gay or he lying. Men have walked up to women that they found attractive and beautiful, asked their names, carried on a conversation, and asked their age. And if they were underage, I'll holler at you. That's exactly what we was talking about. That some ladies are built, especially this day and age with hormones and foods and everything, they're built like women at an early age. So if you go and you talk to somebody and they be like, oh, no, I'm 17. Oh, no, I'm good. Never mind. Have a nice day. But you found her attractive. That's why you went and talked to her. That was the point of the whole shit. And all of this started because Bad Barbie turned 18, got an OnlyFans and made $52 million. I'm telling you that, and that's when he said that and he called Moses a pedo. I was like, really? And then that's when I started to be like, okay, let me go dig into this guy. And I did some digging, and I did some digging, and I did some digging. I know a lot about he who shall not be named. It's public record. You just got to know where to look. But my thing is, don't sit up here and call someone, because that's slander. That's slander. That is slander to call somebody that name. That is slander. That is defamation. Because if he would have lost one follower, that's what people don't understand. You can sit up here and you can call people names, but if you don't have a base or proof, and that person loses one follower, you can get a defamation suit because you just cost them money. That's a defamation suit. They lose one follower I mean, one follower, they can sue you for defamation. So that's why I say people got to be careful on this. Everybody has done something wrong in their life. Everybody has messed up. Everybody has mucked up in their life. It's what you do after the mess up that determines your life, determines how people look at you. I've done some
Well, you
fucked up
know,
stuff.
that's the truth, King AD. You're right. You know, everyone, while it might be different, like, you know, some people have done some things that are whatever, based on society standards, might be worse than others, but we all have done something. So, and that I've spoken on this before about, like, being able to, like, people who've been locked up and people don't give them second chances, because I've gone to jail. So, you know what I mean? I know about that stuff. And it's like when you came back out, it's like, it's hard for them to even succeed. That's why you see so many repeat offenders, because when they come out and try to turn around, no one's willing to give them a chance. And I mean, I get it. There's some things that there's no coming back from, but I'm not here to judge them personally. If they did their time and they're trying to change around, like, who am I to stop them? Like, I mean, I'm just
Facts.
saying, everybody,
Facts.
they don't deserve to be condemned. I mean, look, if they did their time based on what they say they're supposed to do, and they're coming out and they're not repeating what they did, I can't get in the way of them trying to succeed in life, and nobody should get in the way. I don't understand. It's like, why do we have the system then if we're not gonna? Why is that system in place then? Maybe we should tear it down, because if it's not rehabilitating and it's not produced, like, if it's not gonna do anything, then why is it there? Like, what's the purpose of it?
Yeah, and to answer comment, Miss Asia, I didn't come from Moses. I was his staunchest supporter. If you go check, if you go check my profile and go down the ways, I was debunking everybody's motherfucking TikTok. I was debunking it because I was there from the beginning. It's easy to take something and make a whole narrative off a sentence without context. The media do it every day. CNN do it, Fox News do it, MSNBC do it. They do it every day. They would take a little snippet and then they would build their own narrative around it without giving you the context.
Yeah, that's what people do, bro. And that's what's funny that you said that, because that's what the fuck his weird ass cousin did with our text messages. And what's even crazy about this is y'all niggas was sitting in a live all fucking day talking about that shit. Y'all niggas been talking about that shit. Let him switch his narrative on it, put how it want, but we can't talk about this shit. Oh, now we supposed to get off y'all ass. We supposed to get off his ass. But was y'all off of TV ass about when y'all was talking about, oh, are we getting your house? No, that was okay. It was cool for y'all to ha kiki about that shit. But now when niggas is talking about this child abuse shit, y'all talking about some we obsessed with him, man. Get the fuck out of here.
But you know the thing, right? The problem is, right? He did serve some time. It wasn't enough, if you ask me. But the thing is,
I'm tired of this fucking
he's still not taking ownership of what he did. That's the
right,
problem.
right,
He
bro.
doesn't
That's the
even see
problem.
that. That's the problem. The problem is you've been lying about it for 2 years on this app. That's the
Yeah, that's the
problem,
problem.
bro.
That's a big problem. And the reason why he's not going to tell them that, because he know if he be real with people, then every time he says something about abusers, people's going to sit there and say something. I mean, you can learn from your fucking mistakes. You feel me? Like, you can learn from your mistakes. You really can learn from your mistakes. Just like you got niggas out there that used to knock people heads off. They used to unalive people. They not doing that shit no more. Doesn't mean that niggas condoning it. But at the end of the day, it's just the fact of when you tell people, like, listen, I did it. I changed from it. I'm sorry that I lied about it. Calling your girl a fake victim. Like, bro, this shit is disgusting, bro. It's just
See how he
disgusting.
should have handled the situation was he should have went out in front of the situation before anybody and let people know
Yo,
the
he put
truth.
all women.
Yeah,
I cut you off, but listen, he put all women in front of this situation. He put his wife in it, and he put Kappa in it.
see, that's that. No, you get in front of the situation. That's why I tell people, I've had a guy dox me. A guy dox me. And everything he found was shit I already said. I don't run from my errors. It's because of my mistakes that I became the man I am today. It's because of the mistakes that I'm able to have young men listen and hang on to every word I say, because I've been there and I don't want them to go there. It's because of the errors that I've done in my life that I'm able to go into these juvenile centers and talk to these young men, because I feel that if I can get you at the juvenile center, I can keep you from going to jail and prison.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But I have to be honest with you, because that's how you respect me. You respect me because I live what I talk. See, just because people like you don't mean they respect you. There's people I
Right.
do not like, but I
Right.
respect. I don't
Right.
like them. Don't like them at all. But guess what?
Right.
They have my respect and I have their respect. And we don't like each other. But then you got people that like you but don't respect you. It's all about the respect level here, man. Just be real and be honest. And like I say, I have no problem with he who shall not be named. I don't. My problem is his rhetoric. I'm not attacking the man. I'm attacking his rhetoric. That's what I'm attacking. I'm attacking what he's saying. I don't attack people. I attack their sayings, what they say, especially when it's detrimental to the advancement of my people.
And I seen, you know, what's crazy? I seen like his mutuals, like Aunt Karen, like they come after people all the fucking time, bro. Like they come after people in their jobs. They come after people, kids. They come at like I have seen this shit happen so many times, bro. That side of TikTok is just so disgusting. Like, and I don't watch Aunt Karen do lives talking about Sean, Shanice, and Olivia like every fucking day. But nobody say she's obsessed. Or nobody saying, "Oh, Aunt Karen, you're
Oh,
obsessed." You hear it, but nobody really give a fuck, bro. They support that shit. But when we start doing the type of shit, they don't like it, bro. They just want people to get up off his ass so he can get back on his app and do what he want to do. Because if they commute the people like us, then it would make everything comfortable for him on his app, bro. He would never be able to have fucking peace on his app. But one thing about him is I know that this shit is true, and I know that this shit get under his skin because there's 100 videos about me right now. I will address you in a live, but I would never do a stitch or duet or reply to your fucking comment. You know why, nigga? Because it doesn't bother me and it doesn't matter. And I'm not giving your dumbass no fucking clout on my platform, nigga. So you could say, you could talk about me. Yo, nigga, you can go and make a fake page about me right now and post. The only thing you're going to get from me is coming there and putting mad comments just to make you even more fucking mad and making people engage with the fucking content. These niggas on this app are fucking don't know how this social media shit work, bro. And one thing for sure is two things for certain is the more honest you are with people on social media, the more respect you. If you are a broke motherfucker who don't have no job, who don't have no nothing, you better off telling your followers that shit because at least they know that. That would actually make them want to support your gifts more. Not saying him, but specifically, that would make people want to give you more money because they know that you would need the shit. But when you get on this fucking app, my nigga, and try to portray that you some gangsta ass nigga, oh, you gangster
And
blood and all
call
this
other
dumb
people broke.
cornball shit and all this shit, bro. Niggas ain't really falling for that shit, bro.
man.
Like
I'm,
niggas
I'm,
ain't falling for that shit, bro.
I'm
Like
gonna tell
niggas is
you
with
like
on this app,
this.
bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I told the guy I went in his live, and I'm not gonna say his name, but I told him this in his live. I say, dude, where I come from and who I used to be, when you brag about your money, you dare me to come take it.
Facts.
You dare me to come take it. That's why you keep saying, "Oh, I got this. I'm worth this. I'm worth this." Evidently you dare me to come take it. Dude, I can win the lottery.
I
And
like
won't
that
nobody
kid. I
know.
like that kid. I like that. I like
You know what I'm saying? I can win the lottery and nobody will ever know. Will never know. I'm talking about I can go play the Powerball, hit the big jackpot, and nobody will never ever know. You know why? It's none of your freaking business.
Nope.
If you let people know what's in your pocket, that means you want them to take what's in their pocket. You're basically telling them what's in my pocket is for you too.
Unless you
How the
sharing it and
fuck-
teaching, unless you sharing it and teaching motherfuckers how to get the bag.
Yeah.
You ain't telling people how to get money. Like, you're not teaching people finances. You're not trying to lead people. You just flaunting this shit. You're not trying to help people. You're not trying to show people, yo, let me show you how to get the money. Let me show you where you can get the money from. You just flashing that shit like you just bragging about it. I hate shit like that. I tell niggas, if you gonna flash your money and tell that you successful, at least show the motherfuckers how to get successful. You can't keep the money to yourself. You can't die with this shit. Like, if God forbid if something happened to me, he take my life right now, I can't take none of this shit with me. I can't take the followers.
Exactly.
I can't take the YouTube. I can't take my wife. I can't take my fucking bank account. All I can take with me is the fucking soul that's in my body. So the only thing I can tell niggas is, if you not doing nothing out here that's going to actually help other people succeed and prosper, then you are doing something wrong on fucking earth. The more shit you do for people, the easier it's going to be for the people who you leave behind. My little sisters, they're going to be good. You know why? Because I looked a lot of people out. They're not going to have to worry about signing a job application. They're not going to have to worry about who's going to pay for their college. They're not going to have to worry about that. You know why? Because I made sure that I did free shit. I did shit for schools and to make that. And I told them about my little sisters, like, listen, you don't got to pay for shit. But when my little sisters get 18, please give them a fucking chance to get to have their chances, little Muslim girls, to come here and have the same opportunities as everybody else. When I go to different events and different businesses, I tell them about my little sisters. I tell them about my little brothers. That's why the fuck I do what I do, because I'm older than them and I done lived my life already. It's their fucking turn now. Niggas don't want to leave nothing back. They don't want to leave nothing back. No assets. Well, my social media, you know why I picked on a TV head personality? Because the bottom line is, anybody who's part of me, who's a part of my circle, if I leave this earth, they can put the TV head right on their fucking head and be TV head. Because TV head has no identity. It's like fucking Spider-Man. So who TV head, the legacy of me would never go any fucking where, because my best friend or my cousin or my little cousins who look up to me and love that shit, they gonna be able to have that shit. And I already built the platform for it. It's already a business. It's already a LLC. It's already set for them. There's already bookings for it. They don't have to worry about none of that shit. People out here is just creating shit, but they're not worrying about the people behind them or the people in front of them. Because
And,
sometimes the
and,
people in front of you is
TV
gonna fucking fall.
and you know what though? That's the difference between being rich and being wealthy. See, being rich are
head.
things. Being wealthy is people. I there I told the guy today. I said, you make 230,000 a year, right? You brag about it, you do all this, you make 230,000 a year. Me myself, I make 65,000 a year, and I'm more wealthy than you. You know why? Because if I need anything, I got people willing to come help me. You know
Yep.
why? Because I help people. I invest in people because
Right.
people are what's going to keep my name along. When I leave this earth, there's going to be people that's going to be like, yo, AD helped me. Yo, King
Yep.
AD, when I was down, he steered me right.
Yep.
15, there are 15 guys that we mentored. 5 of them at the start of January were not going to graduate. I mean, all 15 at the beginning of February were not going to graduate. 5 of them walked across that stage with a B average. This came from an F. They got a B average. The other 10 are going to summer school.
AD,
And when they finish summer school, guess what? And
AD,
they get their diploma, guess what? Me and the fellas, we're going to give them a graduation. Since they didn't walk with their class,
AD. That's your
we
legacy.
that's all. It's what I give to people. People are going to carry on your legacy, not your money.
Yep.
People are.
Yep. There you go.
Why you think people still remember Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Huey Long, Tupac, Biggie? Because people are carrying on their legacies. Because those people stand for something. But the people that they don't remember are the people that don't stand for anything. There's a lot of rich people that people know that died and people don't even know.
Yep.
But there's a lot of middle class and poor people that have passed on, and people remember them because of their name, because they stood for something.
Yep.
If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Sobe, man. You go ahead. I had cut you off. My bad, man.
See, that's what you're doing in your community. That's your legacy. That's worth more than any amount of money in the world. And I don't think people that care about money won't understand the value of what you're doing. They don't see the value in that because they believe in this capitalistic system. They don't understand that that's not how we change things. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. I just met you on this panel tonight, and I keep doing what you're doing, man,
Man,
because
thank you,
that's what
man.
we
Y'all
need.
too. Y'all too. I fucks with TV head. I do. Certain things, and he can tell you certain things we don't agree with, but I respect his opinion because I respect where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's not coming from a tone of hate. It's coming from a tone of understanding. I want to understand, so let's have proper dialogue because that's the only way you're gonna understand.
But
Even
you know,
Moses,
but you know
there's something
that's
that
what's
me and
missing.
Moses don't agree on, but I respect them
That's
because
what
we have the dialogue.
that's what's missing on this app is that people don't want to have dialogue. I mean, it just doesn't happen. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, come on now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like if you that people always trying to they listen to respond. They really do. They don't listen to understand, and that's where they fail all the time.
But see,
So,
they don't want to understand because if you start to understand it, guess what? Now you got to look at the people you follow with the bombastic side eye.
yep, there you go.
And you've invested so much of your life, so much of your time, so much of your
Hmm.
money protecting and providing for this person and supporting this person, and then you realize that this
Hmm.
person really ain't what you stand for. So now you're like, you have a decision.
Yeah, not to even cut you off. It's like think about it, bro. Do you know how hard it was for the black community to actually cut off fucking R. Kelly, my nigga?
They still ain't cut him off.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
let's be
but think
real. I
about it.
mean,
But just think about how hard it was. Like, still, even after finding out all of that and knowing, it still was like something in you. Like, nah, they gotta be setting him up. It's because it was fucking R. Kelly, bro. It was like, damn, he played a big, big part in the fucking community, bro, in all our childhood. And it was like when he finally went down, it was just like, but we gotta blame somebody else too. We can't just blame R. Kelly. We just we gotta blame the parents. And I said, that showed me how people get attached so much to these personalities, you know what I'm saying? And that could be real dangerous. And I always tell people if the person isn't doing something directly for the people, then there is something wrong with it. Um, I tell people like I don't be giving a fuck about people like donating and giving and all that shit, but I tell people you can tell what type of person somebody is based off of some of the content that they post as well. Yeah, I can make a messy live and problematic live or whatever, but when this fucking app go off, if you don't know me and you come to my account, you're not gonna see nothing but fucking business moves. And not only are you gonna see business moves, you're gonna see opportunities as an entrepreneur. This shit that you could do that's going to just add a little extra flavor to what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes back into like you got to share this shit, bro. That's
Yeah,
the beauty of life. You got to share this shit. If you get some talent, if you get some skills, you got to share this shit. When it comes to like graphic design and photography and shit, bro, I went to some of the good schools, bro. I don't went to the New York Film Academy to learn how to film, make, and all that shit, bro. And I teach people how to do all that shit for free. When you got people paying hundreds and thousands of dollars just for fucking courses, bro, and people don't really understand how much value they have to the community. And the reality is, by the time you try to get people to understand what your value is, you already created this fucking fake ass personality. Nobody cares about your talent, respectfully. He's a DJ, not a podcaster, not a fucking TikTok activist, not none of that. He's a DJ. No matter if this app shut down, no matter what the fuck people do to him, no matter what they take around from him, no matter what app he get on, he's always going to be a fucking DJ. And he struggles with that shit. He struggles with getting that support. They will support the fuck out of him. And I say this a lot of times, and this is how I know a real follower from a fake follower. He has too many fucking followers to not be hitting max on his popular on one of his new songs, hitting at least 200,000 streams. There's no way, other than the fact that most of the people's follow him to be problematic. That's why when we speak about him, I'd be like, why are you trying to act like you so anti-genty now? Keep it real. You niggas are not really anti-genty, my guy. The people who follow me, not even on TikTok, my YouTube supporters, they're gonna fucking buy anything that I put on that screen. They're gonna buy anything I put on that screen, my nigga. It don't even fuck. If I get on my YouTube and I tell people, yo, this is the best camera lens to get, they're gonna go and purchase that shit. Anybody in photography, they're gonna purchase it just because such and such said it. That's real
Because
support.
they trust you. Because you built that trust. You've built that rapport to people to where they're like, oh shoot, TV head say this the best camera. Hey, if TV head said it, then yeah, that's gotta be the best camera because they support you. Dude, do you know that I've been offered money? I've spoke at 6 high schools this year already. And I've spoke for free. For free. I don't charge nobody nothing. When I give something to people and they want to come pay me back, I tell them you don't owe me nothing. Take that blessing, pass it on to somebody else. What you was gonna bless me with, bless somebody else. Because I'm a
Yep.
big believer in the Heavenly Father, and He's gonna sustain me. Because here's the thing, and I want people in the comments to really listen to this. Do you know that a lot of the stuff that you buy, you don't even buy for yourself. You buy for the adoration of other people. You don't even buy stuff for yourself. You buy it because you want people to have a certain perception about you. That's why you buy stuff. Why do you think men buy rims? Men don't buy rims because of them. People don't buy rims for their cars because of them. Because guess what? You in your car, you can't look at them. You buy rims because you want the adoration of other people. Why do you buy Versace, Coach bags, Gucci, and all of this name brand stuff? It ain't because of its quality material. No, it's basically the same freaking material that you can get from Walmart. It's basically the same freaking material. You just buy it for the name because you want the adoration of other people. That's right, the aesthetics. Because you want other people to adore you. You want other people to feel that you are somebody. And the reason why you do that is because to yourself, you're nobody.
Hey,
The
yo,
only
hold on.
way
Yo,
that
I
you
gotta
can
make it
do
right.
it.
Hey, yo, Sobe. Hey, yo, is you opening up a live, Sobe? Because I don't know if they want to all go to your live. If you open up a live,
I
or
could. I mean, I
King
wasn't planning
AD,
on
are you open? Is anybody opening up a live before I shut this down?
because I'm about to go out.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
heading
about to
out.
go
That's
out. I'm about to go out to go get something to eat and shit. Me and my
Yeah.
wife. So, KD, you opening up a live? Because if so, everybody could go over there and y'all can just finish discussing this because
all
it's a
right,
good
bro.
conversation.
Well, shoot, man. Believe it or not, I'm finna go get something to eat too because the barbecue guy just came, and this is like the best
Yeah.
barbecue in
So
the
I guess
city.
we'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, we all see y'all tomorrow. Go get something to eat. Go put something in y'all stomach, yo.